Hi, welcome. I'm Tara Davis. This week, I had a topic in mind to talk about. It had been formulating in my brain for since last week. However, when I went running Monday morning, what kept popping in was to talk about what happened this weekend, rather, what didn't happen this weekend. And so, our weekend was a simple reminder to me about being in faith and just trusting the process. It means trusting the process means that you're always in the right place at the right time, doing exactly what you should be doing. Even if you don't feel it, even if you don't know it, it's having the faith that this is the process. And so I was reminded of this basic faith process on Saturday. So last week, as a family, was really full for us. We had several late nights, early mornings, lots of commitments, and just by Friday, I was exhausted. All I wanted to do Friday evening was curl up on the couch and watch Netflix, which is exactly what I did. And so, and I was in bed fairly early, and even as I woke up, Saturday morning, my eyes were still tired. My brain was tired. My body felt heavy. I was just tired. So our cats woke us up. They were ready to eat. So I fed the cats. I made coffee. I grabbed a couple of books and my laptop and crawled right back in bed. And the morning just unfolded so slowly. It was very sweet. And so by noon, I was ready for a nap. I took a nap for an hour, woke up, I chatted with my husband, I plugged back into my laptop and watched Netflix again for several more hours. The only reason I got out of my pajamas was around 4:30. I had to make a run to the store, and then we had a couple of things to do on Saturday night, which were completely simple. One was to take my son to drop him off to an event. The second was to find a place where we could watch the basketball game, and that was that. My Saturday was the easiest day that I have had in a long time. And so when Sunday came, I woke up Sunday with such a renewed sense of clarity in my mind. My body was ready to get up and go. I noticed new ideas popping into my head for my work. And so it was a great reminder to me to give permission to allow days like Saturday to happen because they don't often happen. They don't normally come in with such a force. What I usually want to do when that does happen is to get a little bit more coffee, get myself up and going. Sometimes I will guilt myself into telling myself how many other things I have on my to-do list that I could be doing right now rather than taking my own time off. So why is it so hard for us to just be instead of doing? Why is it so hard for us to just sit or just watch TV or just take the day off? I think we are so conditioned to doing and doing and doing rather than just being. It's not something that we are taught as we are growing up. I wasn't taught to just be. I was given the example that we're always doing. I was always asked to be doing things, as were my parents always asked to be doing things. There was always something to be done. And so the act of taking that time off just for yourself for no other reason is something that we're not taught. And so it was a great reminder, again, of the act of being rather than the act of doing. And so I invite you to try this some point. Try an unscheduled day off. Perhaps you have to schedule it. Schedule a day off of doing nothing other than exactly what you want to do. Maybe your pajamas stay on the entire day. I invite you to just sit. When I started doing this several years ago, of just sitting, not meditating, not reading, with no other agenda, other than allowing myself the time to just sit. I felt like I was going to jump out of my skin because I did not know how to do it. It was 30 seconds, then I graduated to a minute, then maybe 2 minutes. But it was a process of just learning how to be. And over time, we forget how to just do this. It's a great reminder of just allowing ourselves to take time to just be. And so, interestingly enough, I almost didn't write this piece because I thought it so simplistic that it almost passed me by. And I'm so glad that I shared this with you of the piece of just allowing yourself to be rather than to be doing. It's a great recharger for your body and for your mind and for your soul. Peace and love.